And again, congratulations on baby Taimur.
Thank you.
You must be incredibly excited.
Yeah.
Exciting. Is it fun just being, you know, up doing diaper duty, all of those things?
No, it's wonderful. I mean, there's a room in the house that, you know, gets incredibly pure, and I think we're at the stage of our relationship where we'd like to share it.
Yes.
And bringing someone else into the world together is kind of half hers and half mine is a good, it's a nice feeling.
Right.
And it's a huge responsibility also. So, you know, you've got to educate them well and bring them up well and hopefully teach them the right things. I mean, it's something I'm excited about, of course.
Absolutely. And I'm going to say for the record, and I'm sure everyone's going to agree with me, I want to say that Taimur is a lovely name. And,
well, thank you.
And it doesn't actually matter. Like, it shouldn't matter whether I think it is or not.
Well, it's nice of you to say that.
Were you were you thrown? Were you amused? Were you?
Well, you know, I've known a couple of people called Taimur when I was growing up, and there was no drama involved in their name. It's just a nice name. It means iron, and it's a strong, kind of beautiful sounding name. I mean, yes, I am aware there's a Turkish Mongol kind of ruler who was, you know, possibly a little violent, but I think that was the whole point, really. And if you want to be a conquering general, you have to be a little violent.
Exactly.
But I want to say I've not named Taimur after him. There was Timur, and this is Taimur. I mean, they sound very similar. It's a similar root. But the reason I named him was just the sound of the name and a family connection, and also to judge the past, but you know, by today's lens is a little far out. And also a name doesn't really mean anything because, I mean, they're violent people. I mean, Ashok is quite a violent name, but you know,
Alexander,
anyone, really.
And I was just thinking, actually, like, you know, there are, if you look at Hollywood, right, there are actually, and you know, I don't mean to judge.
Oh, and another point, by the way, sorry, that emperor, Taimur, one of his sort of most able generals was his son, and his name was Shah Rukh. So, so if we start getting into what names are right or wrong, we'll be changing everyone's name, like Calcutta Airport.
Yeah. But do you think there are some names that are unfair to inflict, like, you know, for example, Jason Lee?
Or like Adolf.
Well, no, not even Adolf, but like Jason Lee, for example.
It doesn't sound very nice, Adolf.
Has called his son Pilot Inspector.
Huh. What?
That's his name, is Pilot Inspector. Now imagine if he became a Pilot Inspector. He would be Pilot Inspector, Pilot Inspector.
Well, and also, you know, there was Frank Zappa's daughter's name, Dweezil, and Moon Unit.
Diva, no, his
Moon
daughter's
Unit.
is Diva, Thin, Muffin, Pigeen. Frank Zappa.
Yeah, but there's Moon Unit as well.
Is there Moon
Yeah,
Unit?
Moon Unit and Dweezil. Daughter's name is Moon Unit.
Yeah.
Moon Unit's up. So, yeah, this is the thing, you see. I didn't want to name my son something very cool, like, you know, a nice sounding, trendy syllable.
Yeah.
Sara is an international. I wanted an international name, but also I'm aware that there's a certain amount of Islamophobia in the world today, you know.
Yeah.
And if, as Muslims, I don't even know if I think of myself in a hugely religious way.
Yeah.
But if we don't, like, kind of
Own
somehow kind of own it,
Yeah.
then who will? In the sense that if I can't name my son Alexander, and realistically can't name him Ram,
Yes.
you know, so why not a nice
I agree.
Muslim name, and hopefully bring him up with secular values where we love and respect each other, and you know, so people meeting him say, you know, what a nice guy, and that's the end of the name. I mean, you know,
exactly. I actually think that deserves a round of applause. I really do.